This crowd is intimidating.
Having said this, the first time forum, we came together in the interest of the nation. Our support, most people do not understand the reason for our support. Our support for the two candidates is basically because we know they have what it takes. So Barrister Femi Gbajabiamila, any seconder? Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. And I'm to represent the people of Akoko North and Akoko South Federal Constituency. I am here to speak on behalf of the newly elected members from the Southeast, Imo State, Enugu State, Abia State, Anambra State, and Ebonyi State. On their behalf, we met last night and agreed that all the newly elected members from APC, the AA, the PDP, all the newly elected members, we have unanimously agreed to cast our votes in favor of Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila to become the next Speaker of the Federal House of Representatives. We do that because of our conviction that Femi's unquenchable erudition will add new political color to the national legislative anatomy. He has all it takes to take us to that desired next level. So I hereby move the motion. May all newly elected members from the Southeast please get standing. So many of them are still at the way.
On behalf of the zone of our Deputy Speaker, by the special grace of God, and I'm sure during the endorsement today I have the last privilege. If members from North Central are standing, I will command him to stand. But on Tuesday, by the special grace of God, he is a confirmed masquerade. So our own is to thank you. North Central have nothing to say, because all of us unanimously, we are going for Right Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila, and we are going for our leader in the zone, even as it is now, in the person of Right Honorable Ahmed Idris Wase, who have been guiding us. We thank you for the unprecedented support given to one of our own and given to the two gentlemen that are seated here. By the special grace of God, North Central are not going to disappoint or come Tuesday. We will be there live and will not miss one vote. But of course, let me use this opportunity to, on behalf of the zone, ask us to stand up as we will endorse them jointly. Members of the North Central. Newly elected. It's not all members, it's not returning members, only the first time. So from the way you see us standing here, even though the invitation came impromptu, you know that North Central newly members are ready for Femi Gbajabiamila as Speaker and are ready for Ahmed Idris Wase. Take the slogan, Femi Wase, Femi Wase, Femi Wase, Femi Wase. May I hereby move that have unanimously adopted Right Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila and Right Honorable Ahmed Idris Wase Tuesday to be Speaker and Deputy Speaker respectively. I so move, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
From tomorrow, I think we don't have any problem calling you Speaker, sir. Our able DG, all the members of the High Table, and my colleagues first-time members, very good evening to you. I'm primarily the coordinator for Gbajabiamila for Yobe State. But I'm surprised the MC called me while our sister, we are gender sensitive. So I don't know why you did not call Zainab. Anyway, I'm speaking on behalf of first-time members from Adamawa, Bauchi, Borno, Gombe, Yobe, and Taraba. We have, through consultations, agreed that we are in this project from the beginning up to this time until inshallah 11th, that's Tuesday, June 2019. We will vote you in entirety, all the members from the North-East, and we believe even the returning ones are all with you, sir. In this regard, it is my firm belief that we will deliver our vote in totality to this project come 11th, Tuesday 2019. Thank you, sir. Let me call them anyway. So, Honorable Thomas, Speaker, and Deputy Speaker, that we can address you on that confidently, seeing the numbers of persons that are here. We are happy that we are here today, and from the south. You know what the South stands for in this country, and we, the new member that are coming into this house for the first time, we are very, very pleased. We are pleased with the good work and the good things we heard about you in the past. And we believe that with your slogan, that the all-inclusive government you intend to establish in the house will be of benefit to all of us as members of this incoming house. On that, we from South, who are new members, we have resolved and we have come together to say that we are solidly behind you. And some of us that are standing before you, Mr. Speaker, we are not hiding our face. We have been moving from one place to another with you to canvass for vote on the level. So as we speak, we are just few here. And the few of us that are here are not the number. On the 11th, you will see the number that will come out from the South. On behalf of my people, we want to congratulate you in advance and assured you that we are behind you. So South few that are here, let's stand and let the speaker see you. We are grateful, Mr. Speaker, for this opportunity, and with you, God bless us. On the level, by the grace of God, we shall all be happy. Amen and amen.
Thank you, Honorable Chief Thomas. And
Thank you so much that is bringing our speaker at this point in time. And I want to say the first timer that we are here, the first time members, newly elected. There's an adage in Yoruba land that will say, I will interpret. That's your... Okay, I should not interpret. That's like a video on me. And there's another adage again, that you, the owner of your land, I want to move the motion that on the 11th of June, 2019, for the 9th National Assembly, Federal Republic of Nigeria, if you are in support at the Southwest, support of Femi Gbajabiamila, please be on your seat. I would like you to remove your cap in respect for our country, Nigeria, and say, I am in support. If you are in support, say aye. Aye. Okay, if you are against, say no. So the ayes are on.
Thank you very much, thank you very much. We need a second, regardless of geopolitical zone, for the benefit of those that are home. If you are a first-time member across the 6 geopolitical zones, and you know, come 11th of June, you will be voting 100%, not 99.9, 100%. Femi Gbajabiamila and Idris Wase for speakership and deputy speakership. Can you stand up, let the camera see you? Remove your cap, please. First-time members only. These are, Mr. Speaker, these are your people. Mr. Deputy Speaker, your people. First-time members only. We are with you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. At this juncture, I would like to call the DG.
Our Deputy Speaker candidate, and by the grace of God, the incoming Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Honorable Ahmed Idris Wase. The set of people, set of members, set of gentlemen here today, the first-time members of the House of Representatives. Let me say this, and I'm a straight talker, and I'm also saying this from my heart. This is the best organized first-time member we've ever had. I used to think our own set in 2011 was the best. But believe me, observing what you've done in the last 3 months, the energy, the brilliance, how you automate your organization, everything is done with ease. Honestly, I tell you this, I have no any doubt, Mr. Speaker, you have some of the best set of people. You have, okay, Speaker, I'm trying to tell you, you have the best set of gentlemen to work with in the 9th House of Representatives. So you know, you're all enjoying yourself. The problem with being first-time members is that the period is very short. So enjoy it, because from Tuesday, you are no longer first-time members. You are cognate members. I hope you all understand that. So you only have 2-3 days to continue to enjoy being first-time members. Now, on a serious note, we are not taking anything for granted. We've seen what happened in 2015. And all the knots, the loose ends, we've tightened it. And what we'll be doing in the next few days is to continue to tighten the knots. And we're confident with what we've done, with you all returning members, first-time members, there's not going to be surprises or surprise on the floor of the House on the 11th. We know by the grace of God we're winning this election. Each one of us, please take this as a personal commitment and personal responsibility. Let's move over to what we've agreed long time before now, what we've been doing. The only thing is that we sprint with all our energy to the finishing line. One-on-one campaign. We already have the numbers. All we need to do is to ensure that we're holding our hands until we get to the touch line. As he has mentioned, I'm very glad that we're all aware with what they want to do. Of course, you know, they use every sort of strategy. It did not work. They brought propaganda and blackmail in the last few days. It failed woefully, both in public opinion and, of course, in our court of law. Now, what we say to them is that we want to meet you on the floor of the House. Our doors have been open. you all living witness that we all ran a very, very peaceful and clean campaign. Decent campaign. We weren't attacking anyone, we weren't abusing anyone. All what we are saying is that we are confident that we have the best candidates that the National Assembly today can offer to Nigerians. I thank you all on behalf of the campaign team, on behalf of the returning members that have asked me to say this to you. We look forward to working very closely with you guys. Personally, my assessment is that you will be some few meters ahead of them. And I say them, excluding myself, for some reason. Thank you very much. Thank you to all those who are organizing the whole event, yourself, spending time in the secretariat. We all know that it's a short notice. Your signature, we have the last count we took, we have 176 new members. The winning number is 181. It means that even the vote of Benson, Rotimi, Magajidau, Sada Zoli, Jibrin Abdumumi, Femi Wasi, Betera, Mongulu, we have won. Now we are not even adding with the other pepper waiting in the other area. So by tomorrow, we're going to have even a more bigger gathering. By 9 a.m. tomorrow, once again, we will be on live TV to demonstrate our strength. And we know that by tomorrow, by the grace of God, everybody is back in town. So all Honorable Femi and Wasi supporters, we are going to converge and we will send out all the invitation through your secretariat and the rest. And so we will come together again for special briefing from our candidates. I thank you so much and we look forward to meeting you guys again tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
General meeting by 8 p.m. today at the Hilton. So tomorrow, sorry, there's going to be a lot of meetings. So tomorrow again, there's going to be another special meeting. So the one for 8 o'clock starts, and we're going to meet by 8 o'clock today.
Thank you, Mr. DG. That's the man that has committed
such support inside one room. God bless you. But let me very quickly correct my DG, who has done a yeoman's job, who has done an incredible job, but I must correct him. Because you know he has his way of doing things, and I read him like a book. I've known him for many years, I can read him like a book. He said when he was talking, he said, you guys only have 2 days, and then you stop being first-timers. If you know Abdulmumin Jibril like I know him, he has a reason why he said what he said. And I will tell you the reason. We've all been talking, they know me so well, they know where my heart is. They know that my heart is with the new members. When he was a first-timer, he was a first-timer for 4 years. I don't know why you begin to change the meaning in the dictionary of first-timer to a few days. But the reason why he's saying it, because he knows where my heart is. I've told them that my heart is with the first-timers. And he knows that that may be to the detriment of the old-timers. So he wants all of you to join them as old-timers. But that is not going to happen. You will be first-timers for 4 years. And you will enjoy from 4 years. My apologies to my old-timers here. Particularly Honorable Petera. You know that place where you have been enjoying? It's going for those people. I honestly want to thank you, my colleagues, because you are now my colleagues. You are now my colleagues, and hopefully, like I've always said, we'll become friends, we'll become brothers and my sisters here. It has been a long journey. We're almost at the end. Almost. But these last 3 days, myself and my brother and my friend, Honorable Wase, we've been running and giving it a last push like our lives depended on it. We can see the finish line. And that's why this campaign, all this campaign of calumny that you, in the last 2-3 weeks, desperate campaign. There's a saying that, you know, when you're running a race and you can see the finish line and you're way ahead, you're not going to, every madman or dog that barks at you, you can't answer them. You just stay focused. You stay focused and you move on. God will fight for you, and you people here are fighting for us. And that's all that matters. There's one thing that we have always said, that the truth is always a constant. You can't bend it, you can't shape it, you can't rewrite it. Truth is truth. And they have continued. We have a lot we can say when it comes to negative campaign. But have you heard me say one thing? It's not possible. Let your work speak for you. That is what we believe. And that is what I believe, and of course also with the support of you guys and the grace of God that has gotten us to where we are today. So we're at the finish line. We've gotten the endorsement of the president. We've gotten the endorsement of the party. We've gotten the endorsement of Nigerians who are not even members of the National Assembly. But most importantly, we've gotten the endorsement across party line of members of the ninth Assembly elect. The most important endorsement of all. I think what we should be going into the 9th Assembly with is a mindset. A mindset to go and do what is good for the country, Nigeria. I've interacted with many of you, individually and collectively. And I know that your vision is my vision. I know what you are about, many of you. But you don't know that I know. I have some kind of talisman when I'm sitting down and talking to you. Better hear it now. I know I'm on TV. I'm picking up vibes. I'm picking up vibes as I'm sitting down and talking to you. I'm picking up vibes. I know what you're about. And I like what I see. And by God's grace, we will do this together. We will get to that place where Nigeria should be together. But in getting there, what do we need? We need serious collaboration with the executive. I've been here for 4 years, the last 4 years, where there was discordant tunes and a disconnect between the executive, two key arms of government, the executive and the legislative arms of government. And what was the result of that disconnect? Stagnation, no movement. We're going around in circles, no traction. And when this when they say when two elephants fight, who suffers? That's you. Who's the grass? You. And who suffers when you suffer? Your people back home. It's a chain reaction. People don't know that. It's a chain reaction. You are fighting with the executive is fighting with you. You are holding the short end of the stick. You are the ones that will suffer. And when you suffer, your people who you represent suffer. And when your people who you represent suffer, what happens? Your return is very shaky. My priority is that as many, if not all our members, first termers at least, maybe and second termers, return back. Not because of you alone, but for the sake of the country. We can't continue to turn members around, turn the legislature around as though they were sitting on the barber's chair. No.
We need consistency, we need experience, we need institutional memory. And the only reason why you can get that is if members continue to come back to service the country and service their people. So I'm looking forward to a robust night assembly. Let me say it here, it's going to be a night assembly of reforms. And those reforms are going to be positive reforms that is going to pay you, it's going to pay your people, it's going to pay the country. You can take that to the bank, and that I promise you. And I'm not somebody that makes promises frivolously. Yeah, it takes time for me to make any promise, but once I make it, you can rest assured that I'm going to fulfill that promise. So, honorable colleagues, again, I'm looking forward to the 9th assembly. We're going to put the 8th assembly behind us. We've done well to a large extent in the 8th assembly, but it is everybody's prayer that each successive assembly builds on the gains of the one before it. And we are going to build on the gains of the 8th assembly in a way that Nigerians will actually doff their hats. I believe that is what is going to happen, and I believe that we have what it takes. I've said it over again, between us, we have a cumulative legislative experience of about 30 years. This is my 17th year in the National Assembly. This is Honorable Wase's 13 years. Do the math, 30 years. You don't buy that in the market. It doesn't come easy. So I want to thank you very much. I want to thank all of you, the reception. I've read in papers where people say they have 190 people have declared for them, and somebody came and said 100, and they showed me some newspaper clippings that we have 190 members declared for so person. I don't know who, but they said 190 members, and I said, who are they? Where are their faces? What are their names? In what location was the declaration? So you journalists out there, you have a responsibility to the nation as well. You don't just report, in the air. You don't report in a vacuum. You report based on facts and research and evidence. When you want to report this story, you don't even have to report this story. You can see for yourself. Look around you. These are not spirits. These are human beings, live and direct. So I'm not the one telling you that we have 183 signatures of new members. I'm not the one saying it. It's the chairman of the new members forum that is saying it. In his hand, he has the list and the signatures. Please. So when you report next time, so you don't cause confusion in the polity, report facts. That's what we deal with as lawmakers, facts. So thank you very much, honorable colleagues. Once again, I've met with you. Perhaps this is our 3rd, if not 4th time of meeting with the new members. I don't know that any other aspirant has sat down and met with you as a body. This is our 3rd or 4th meeting, and that should tell you a lot. That should tell you a lot. And in all my meetings with you, I have not lied to you. I have not told you anything that I'm not pulling any rabbits out of the hat. I'm talking to you from the heart. This is our 3rd, 4th meeting. By God's grace, this is going to be a continuous engagement for the next 4 years. It will not be our last meeting. Even tomorrow and the day after, we may not meet as a forum, as a body, but we'll be meeting with you in caucuses. The state caucuses, that's what we intend to do. We'll meet with you in state caucuses in the next 24, 48 hours going into the election. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Finally, before we go, we have to listen to the Deputy Speaker for vote of thanks. It's my pleasure to invite Right Honorable Idris Ahmed, popularly known as Wase. Mr. Deputy Speaker.
My respected Speaker, inshallah, DG, very distinguished colleagues, members of the press, individual pursuit. We give glory to God for the successful campaign around the country, accident-free, the largest campaign ever since I've been to the National Assembly, with over 100 persons. And this campaign have to go in that much number because of the zeal for the members who are seated before us here. Their determination to follow us to the latter. Thank you very much. We appreciate. My prayer and our prayer is that God should lead us, guide us, work tirelessly for the benefit of our country. And I want to believe, Your Excellency, where the work lies most, I have the chunk of it, considerations of the post. And I want to beg of you, this determination should be carried into the chambers. The very big number we have should be seen as we make the good laws for the good governance of this country. I want to beg of you, that this is very important, and unfortunately, members give less time to it. And that's where the actual work is. The Excellency, I want to believe that this very particular house that we're about to be ushered into will be a very special one. Because God's hand is in this project. Some people try to get scared when we say, okay, get into one plane. They say, no, the speaker and deputy speaker can't get into one plane. I said, for what is it? Say they get for fear of accident. I said, are you in control or God is in control? They said, we can't move with this much number. I said, what is their fear? No, we fear that if something happens, we are finished. I said, Allah is with us. They admit it. We have seen it. Accident free. Not even a vehicle. Not even a rat that I know was killed in the process of our campaign. We give glory to. And the only way to say is to thank him, to appreciate him, and to ask. And I challenge you, please. It's something to put us there. The support is another thing. The flow management is another thing. My challenge is that, yes, let's make Nigeria proud. Let's show them that this determination, for the first time, members coming to put in from their pocket in bad life coverage. Nobody sponsoring. When I saw the camp this afternoon, I was about to get out of this place. I came for a side meeting. Yes, I asked, how did it happen? I saw a brother engineer. I said, God, how are you going to pay this kind of person's such kind of problem? So the only way we can pay from the president down to the downtrodden citizens of Nigeria is to be determined to do the correct thing and to ensure that the common man on the street picks something out of us. That he benefit from this very much elaborate and diverse contributions of the various individuals. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. My prayer and our prayer is that DG is telling me that you're tired. Thank you, so I'll go short. We should be able to dispense justice to every man of person. That's what I pray. And that's what's going to do. I've said it empathetically. Between me and Femi has been an excellent working relationship. For the time I go to the National Assembly today. So this will translate again into a lot of more good things that get out of the chambers of National Assembly. I want to believe so. DG, thank you very much for your mobilization. Thank you very much for the good work. God will reward you. God will open ways for you. Like my brother did mention, there is nowhere they have not